Hey y'all, welcome back to Preparedness. Welcome to today's video. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Little bit chilly here today than what we've been used to. If you're new to this channel, please click that subscribe button down below. Be sure to tap the notification bell beside it so that you're notified when I upload new videos. And as always, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to share. They have put out a new news article stating that 2023, the food crisis is going to be far worse than what most people would dare to imagine, which I can believe that because that's one of the things that we've been preparing for is a lot of disasters in our food system. So they're saying that they're trying to sound the alarm about as loudly as they can. The global food crisis just continues to intensify and things are going to get really bad in 2023. And they're stating it's because of a lot of different reasons, such as 2/3 of European fertilizer production has already been shut down. Currency problems are causing massive headaches for poor nations that need to import food. Global weather patterns continue to be completely crazy. Just like right now for this time of the year, we have done experience some very cold weather to what we usually get, and they are predicting it to be very cold this winter compared to our usual. So the weather is definitely in a downward spiral, I will say that, for this winter to lead up to some rough stuff. They're saying the bird flu is killing millions upon millions of chickens and turkeys all over the planet, which is something that we have already been talking about in past videos about all of the meat supply and the things that's been going on with it, whether it be sickness or the cattle that just tons of them got sold off and slaughtered because the farmers could not water them due to the drought. They could not feed them because there was no hay production like usual because of the severe drought that we have been going through. They're saying the world is at risk of yet another record hunger as the global food crisis continues to drive yet more people into worsening levels of severe hunger, warns the UN. So they are saying it's getting even worse than what they had already predicted, which we know. I've consistently warned about this. Other people have consistently warned about this to be prepared for the winter because it's going to be bad on it. Definitely going to. They're talking about other countries and how bad the food supply is over there and how people are going hungry. And they're saying, but unfortunately, most people in the Western world don't care about anything like that until they go hungry themselves. And unfortunately, that day may be a lot closer than a lot of people ever imagined. Which right now, if you really start looking around at the food banks, looking in people's buggies at the grocery store on how much they can afford to buy, it is already in the back door of the U.S. People are already hungry here. They're already rationing food. They're already starving. It is already happening, not something that is coming. It's just something that's going to get worse. And another thing, and I had just seen about this right here, but they're talking about the droughts that we've been through and how the water levels are drying up and things like that. But they're also saying there's going to be another supply chain issue, and that would be because they're saying the barge industry is quite important. It's crucial for moving aluminum, petroleum, fertilizer, and coal, particularly on the Mississippi River and its tributaries. They're saying 60% of the grain, 54% of the soybeans for U.S. export are moved via the Noble barge. The barges touch more than a third of our exported coal as well. Right now, the barge industry and all of us who depend on its wares is mirrored in a crisis. Water levels on the Mississippi River are at its lowest point in more than a decade. They were stating that it's just been last week that more than 100 towboats and 2,000 barges were stuck waiting, and now traffic is moving in a one-way direction. So, if it continues to go down, it's going to get even worse on all of those supplies because they're saying the barges can't move it. So, not only did we have container ships backing up, but now we have the crisis with the barges affecting a lot of stuff, such as the coal, grain, and all that. So, if that starts happening any worser, and we're not predicted to get a whole lot more rain, so it's not going to get a whole lot better a whole lot sooner, I'll tell you that, because the rain is still not here. With cold temperatures like this, we're not going to get a whole lot of rain. The wet season is not going to be as much as it was. It's going to turn more to ice if it does anything, and that's just going to be a whole nother disaster on its own. So I will leave this news article down below if you want to go read the whole entire article. It's a pretty long article. so that you can catch up on some of the stuff that's going on. Thank you so much for watching this video. Stay safe, God bless you, and keep prepping.